Good morning and welcome to another Fun Friday video from 303 Tech. I'm Clint Larson. Hey, we're going to be talking about internet speeds today because I know there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, people are saying, hey, increase your speed and you go from 300 to 500 and, you know, we're 50 to 100 or whatever it is. Typically when people are talking about that, when I mean people, the internet service providers, when they're talking about that number, typically that's the download speed number. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with how much you're going to actually increase your performance and that kind of stuff. People think, oh, I just increased it to 100 or 1,000. I'm on a gigabit network or whatever. That's all fine and good. That just means that you're not going to be limited on your side. But yeah, it might not be the case because, for instance, yeah, people that signed up for Comcast a long time ago, in fact, still recently, there was this net neutrality law that got passed and all kinds of stuff. And what happened is you signed up for a certain speed from Comcast, and if you went to Netflix, they were restricting your speed to Netflix. So even though Comcast said, hey, you can have 100, they were restricting it to like 10 because so many people were going to Netflix. So Netflix actually now has to pay Comcast money every month to keep their stuff from being throttled, is what they call it, so that they can have the user of Netflix can now have the experience that you need. And so when they're talking about those speeds and those numbers, don't expect instantly that you're going to have this super duper fast, because there's a lot more to it than just, hey, I'm at a gigabit network, so I'm super duper fast now, right? No, because there's two ends of it. You've got the provider and you've got the source. And what if the source can't keep up, or they've throttled it back with, you know, the millions of connections that they go there? So just keep in mind when you're doing that kind of stuff. And also, again, this is download stuff, and so getting to websites and getting the content is fine. But if you have stuff like video conferencing, or if you are uploading documents or synchronizing documents or that kind of stuff, that's typically the upload speed. Now most of the time people don't use upload speed that much. Sometimes they use it a lot. And so if you don't have an asynchronous connection where it's bidirectional, same speed both ways, then you might have some performance issues on the upload side. But again, depending on the size of the office and what you're doing, yeah, it might not come into play. So anyway, just don't get sucked into all the hype and the advertising and all this kind of stuff. You know, take a second and think about what's really happening. If you have questions, please let us know. Here at 303 Tech, we like to keep you simply connected. Thank you.